familiar storyline, Nate, the 19-point hole and dug yourself out. But what's it going to take, you think, for this team to avoid digging those big holes?
We just talked about that, and I don't know what's happening. It's a different team second half, and they remain positive throughout that first half, and the second half. Going into the halftime, the locker room, they talked about what they needed to do, and they came out and had a great third quarter, moving the ball. What we're not getting early, we're certainly not getting stops defensively, and I think we're thinking about the offensive end of the floor, and when we're taking quick shots, we're not moving the ball, we're not scoring. And I think that is carrying over to the defensive end of the floor. We're playing different at home, I think, than we do on the road. And I think we get excited about our fan base and being in front of them, and we all want to entertain. And you got to play the game the way we played the second half. We moved the ball. Everybody got involved. We defended. And we was able to, come back from a deficit of, 19 and win this game in overtime. So, at home, it's good to be home, but we got to play the game the right way. We got to continue to move the ball. We got to continue to work together, and I think our offense is certainly having an effect or impact on our defense.
I don't know if there's a stat for it, but you guys foul a lot of three-point shooters, and maybe a couple of those calls tonight were bad. I don't know, but is that something you've talked much about? This team has done that a lot this year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Your contest should be high. Sometimes it's out. You can't slide underneath, and we have talked about it. And we certainly talk about it in the timeout, going down the stretch. We've seen some players hit some big threes on us, in late ball games. And, tonight, we did have that foul by Corey.
Oladipo's shot at the end of regulation, was it just put the ball in his hands, let him make a decision, or anything particular you asked for?
Well, we were going to run a high pick and roll with him and Miles. They had Jeffries on Miles, which was going to be a switch, and we wanted to make sure that we got the last shot. In that situation, Victor has to make the read. You're in the penalty. You really want to. I prefer you drive, look to attack, and get to the basket. Put pressure on the player and the officials, and settling. That's not the shot we wanted.
What do you make of fans now chanting MVP with Vic at the line? How much they've embraced him and appreciate what he's done?
Well, I think he has to. Continue to work, and really you can't get caught up in that. Continue to grow and improve. We see a situation tonight, late ball game. I'm sure in that situation again, he would look to attack the basket. So he's still learning how to play in situations like that. With the ball in his hands late, and the game is on the line. I think he hasn't seen that a lot in his career. Certainly not last year with OKC and Westbrook.
Coach, as much as anybody, it seemed like Miles really turned his game around in the second half. I think he finished with 23, 9 boards and 6 blocks.
I thought he was really big. I thought the first half he settled. He was looking for the 3-point shot, and he had opportunities to step in and take that free throw line jump shot. He came out the third quarter. We talked about that. He made the adjustment. He knocked down a shot. He was able to catch their big closing out. He drove to the basket, got a dunk. So he made the adjustment and, really did a nice job. I thought he made a big difference in our play the second half. He had those shots in the first half, but I thought he was backing out to the three-point line when he could have just taken, that 15-footer, 18-footer.
You want him there just because that's where he's comfortable. That's his shot.
Well, it's a better shot. You're backing out to the three-point line and that's a tough shot as opposed to if your feet are set and it swings to you, but and you're stepping into it. It's a different shot. And the free throw line shot, he's considered a laser. That's a high percentage shot for him.
And then Lance again was big late. Just kind of bringing that spark in the crowd.
Lance did a good job for us. Again, getting us going. He made some big plays, getting to the basket. We made substitutions for defense and trying to match their guys. But he did a nice job coming off the bench, and he too played a big part in the comeback.
Thank you.